All right. Yeah. All right. It's recording now. So.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah, okay.
All right. What's up, everyone? Friday.
Nothing.
It's Friday. So end of the
Yeah.
week. End of the week. A lot of news came out tomorrow. Mike Tyson versus Roy Jones on Triller.com. Gonna be a big pay-per-view. I'd suggest everyone goes and watch. It's $50. Starts at 9:00 Eastern. 7
Yeah,
o'clock.
so it's gonna be
I think 6:00 Pacific.
Western. Yeah.
Pacific, and like 7 or like 8:00 Central. So go watch. All the money's going to charity. So it's good. It's
Which
for
is great.
It's for great. It's for a good cause. I know Justin and myself are gonna buy
We're
it
gonna watch that.
and watch that fight. Going to be very entertaining seeing Mike Tyson come back in the ring at 54 and Roy Jones at 51. And it's exciting. So we got a lot to talk about. We have some news about the Mike Tyson fight. We'll probably get into that first.
We do.
We have an NHL signing. We have
and
a couple
more
NBAs.
basketball.
We have a couple NBA signings.
Yeah.
Some sad soccer news. Some soccer news. Sad news in the soccer world, and just sad news for
just sad news in general.
Yeah, just sad news in general for soccer fans. So let's get into the Mike Tyson thing first because we were just talking about it. The fight's tomorrow. All right, 9:00. I can't wait to watch. And yesterday it was announced. A lot of people were pissed off about this, so this is probably why it changed. People were upset because they announced that there would be no winner. They will not declare a winner. They will not judge. They will not count the score.
No knockouts.
There will be no knockouts. But then today, this morning, I read. Shout out to the Global Boxing Instagram account. Shout out to them. I heard that.
They're great. They're absolutely fantastic.
That the Mike Tyson fight now, Mike Tyson versus Roy Jones, will have knockouts. You're allowed to KO, and there will be a winner as well. I'm like, really? Why? After all this time, this hype for Mike Tyson training and Roy Jones training, just for there to be no knockouts. It's like for real. And
there's gonna be a knockout tomorrow.
There's gonna be one. Mike Tyson is gonna knock out Roy Jones.
It's gonna be in 3. It's
3 rounds. But
3 rounds.
They got so much backlash from that they had to. And even Mike Tyson and Roy Jones are probably like, what is this? Like they want to fight. They didn't even want to go for 8 rounds, 2 minutes. Like they wanted at least 10 rounds, 3 minutes, right? How they normally fight. But they're only fighting 2-minute rounds and 2 minutes in 8 rounds. So you know what? It's not a lot, but
gotta take what you can get.
We'll take it. We get a couple of old veterans. The veteran. The veteran type. The veteran type of boxing. Also, that's
we should be lucky.
Yeah,
we should be lucky that there's actually a fight still going on because of the pandemic. Like
I know it's crazy. There's so many other fights coming on as well. Like for December, for January, there's a lot of with the heavyweight division and stuff. So you know what? I'm can't wait to see this. Again, we said Mike Tyson's winning by KO. KO or TKO. Someone Roy Jones is gonna be leave.
He's gonna lose. He's gonna
leave hurt. That's all I got. Okay. So moving on from that, I want to go into the NHL topic.
Only
topic for today. Oh, but we were talking about you know how we always say Ivan Provorov with that veteran type of defense? We both found out a week ago that Ivan Provorov's only 23 years old.
And he was drafted in the same year as McDavid, so he's not even a veteran.
So he's not even a veteran. So I don't know what we were thinking, and I don't know what the commentators were saying. Is it because he looked old with his beard or something? He's only 23. I just found that out. I found that to be a little odd myself. Yeah. But you know what?
It's amazing.
It's amazing to me, and he's already good now as
he's great
as the first line defenseman for the Flyers. And I could see them winning the Stanley Cup soon. So
Maybe.
So let's go into another Eastern Conference team that made a signing today. Or was it? I think it was a couple of days ago.
I think it was yesterday. Or 2 days ago.
The Tampa Bay Lightning re-signed one of their best defensemen, in my opinion, Mikhail Sergachev, for I think it was a 3-year, $3 million.
3-year, it was 3-year, 14 something mil. It was
So I think I saw something like that. Good signing, honestly.
That's a
the Habs had him actually. If you didn't know, the Habs actually drafted him. And they traded him for Drew Wynn. So I didn't even know that till a couple days ago when they announced this trade. But good signing for Tampa. He's still a young player. right?
Yeah, he is. He's a beast.
He wasn't RFA, so I mean they had to just make a move there, right?
Yeah. They still need to sign Sorelli, or I think it's Sorelli. One thing though, that's a steal of a contract. I like the contract a lot. He put up like 34 points in 70 games, and he plays really great defense. So we like that. Defensive defenders, stay-at-home defenders, we like that. Too bad the Leafs can't get any of those. But Mikhail Sergachev, he's gonna be the Lightning for a long time. I feel like. A 3-year deal, so it's like a bridge deal at 4.8 per year. I like that a lot. He could have gotten a lot more if the pandemic wasn't here. So he could have gone like 5.56.
How old? Before you continue, how old is Victor?
I think he's like 24.
Hedman? Victor, yeah. How old is Hedman?
I want to say he's like 29.
Because he can learn. Because Sergachev can like learn from Victor Hedman. Because Victor Hedman, we like he's really good, Victor Hedman. So
yeah, he's 29. Yeah, he's 29.
Yeah, so you could Miguel.
He's gonna learn anyways.
He can learn from probably one of the best defenders in the league.
With that, probably is the best defender.
With that 14-point playoff series, playoff.
Yeah,
it's like really. So
and a former Norris winner. Can't forget about that.
Former Norris.
That Norris type defense. You already know.
So you know what? I feel like Tampa Bay is
a great deal.
They're gonna build a great player out of him, and he's still young.
Yeah, he's already good now. So
exactly.
Can't hate on that contract.
They're gonna build him into a better player, in my opinion.
Yeah. Let's go with the NBA here.
Before you continue, I'm still shocked about how Anthony Duclair and Mike Hoffman are still free agents. Like they haven't even, like this is what we both said. I feel like the
Devils are going to sign Hoffman.
The Devils would be perfect for one of them, maybe. Like they're both left wingers.
And they got like 14 million cap space or something ridiculous like that.
I know, I said before, Pittsburgh would be a solid destination for Duclair.
17 million, wow, in cap space.
But the thing
but they don't have money.
Exactly. Pittsburgh has no money though, so how are they going to sign Duclair? So you know what? If they have 17 million cap space, the Devils they do. Mike Hoffman 6 mil, and Duclair.
You could give him 3.54.
Roughly the same or just a bit lower, honestly.
And then you could trade them at the deadline. If the Devils aren't playoff contending, they could just trade them at the deadline for assets, for future players or picks. You know?
We'll literally rebuild the franchise.
I'll rebuild the Devils right now.
Dude, we'll rebuild the Devils right now.
We'll rebuild them right now. But okay, let's go to the NBA here.
All right, yeah. So
Brandon Ingram.
Yeah.
Let's go with Brandon Ingram. A 5-year max deal for Brandon Ingram. Wow. It was like what? 5 years, 168 or 193.
I think it was something like that. It was a high. It was
almost 2 mil. Almost 200 mil. Almost 200 mil.
Just for Brandon Ingram. Think about that. That. Of course, it's a steal of it's not a steal of a contract. It's good for him, but it's just I don't know for the Pelicans how is he gonna do? That's the thing.
He had like one good season. They're gonna give him a max contract.
I know. He's not even talked about. It's literally all about Lonzo and Zion. Think about it.
Yeah.
No one really talks about Brandon Ingram. So
yeah,
for them to give him a max deal, I don't know about that.
Sure, he was most improved player, but max for Ingram.
I know, right? That's the thing. I don't for real. I don't know. I'm just surprised about that.
I know. When I saw
so
it
much,
I'm
really a lot. That's a lot of money. Think about it.
When I saw that too, I was like, really, a max for Ingram? Sure, fantastic year last year, but I don't know about a max. Is he on the stat like Jason Tatum or like De'Aaron Fox? Or Buddy Hield? Who got the max extension? I think it was both of them that got max extensions.
Donovan Mitchell got one, De'Aaron Fox got one, and Tatum.
And Tatum got one. Is Ingram on the level as Tatum?
No,
no.
Donovan Mitchell, De'Aaron Fox, and Brandon Ingram, I think are better than not Brandon Ingram. Sorry, Jason Tatum. Are all better than Brandon Ingram. And for that, I guess they really want to keep him. They really see a potential in him.
They have to. Part of the future, I guess.
Yeah, but how old is he right now, Brandon Ingram? Think about it.
Oh, I think 25 or something.
Yeah, he's still young.
It's not bad.
It's not bad, but
he's good, but max extension.
There's no veterans on that team to help him. You know.
I think JJ Redick.
That's true.
Steven Adams is on there now. Not bad at all.
Yeah, that. Speaking of the OKC, yeesh.
They're not.
I don't think they're gonna make the playoffs.
They're not.
They're not making it.
They're so bad.
Steven Adams and Chris Paul, if you really think about it, are probably Oh,
And Danilo Gallinari.
and Dennis Schroeder, right?
And Danilo. Like, Danilo Gallinari's out of there.
And they're all gone. Think about that. So
they did get
hang on,
George Hill.
Hang on a sec.
Whoa. They got George Hill though, so I guess that's fine,
dude.
Okay, you know, like
I don't know. I don't know about that OKC team this year.
No, they're awful. They're absolutely awful. Bobo signed a 2-year, $4.2 million contract.
I like that. I like that signing.
I like that too.
I like it. Not a Brandon Ingram signing, but
No way.
Because apparently Brandon Ingram's a top player in the league, right?
I don't know.
For real.
Makes no sense.
But yeah, I really like that. He's tall. This guy can score.
He can put points. Like when he's on the score.
Exactly. Did you see him early on? Did you see him early on? Did you see him in the exhibition games in the bubble? Like, for real. Playing with Jokic. Playing with Jokic. Like, think about that.
Jokic or Bobo.
I remember they put in an exhibition game. They put Jokic at point guard and they started Bobo at center. You remember that?
That's like kind of filthy. Like that's actually really solid.
It's filthy, especially with Jamal Murray as well. Ugh.
Yeah.
Gross. That Nuggets.
Gary Harris out there.
Oh,
yeah.
That's
decent signing.
I know. I like that signing a lot. You can easily develop him. Now, the one thing everyone's saying about him is that he's lanky, right? Maybe if he puts on more muscle and he can. I mean, he's already tall, but like you can see, like you remember Chris Boucher, right? On the Raptors. Yeah. This guy was skinny as heck, and then he put on like 20 pounds of muscle or something.
Now we got like 13 mil.
Exactly. So you know what? You could say the same thing for Bol. Maybe he puts on a bunch more muscle and he becomes a beast in the paint. Like he's probably one of the tallest players next to Taco Fall that are in the league, right?
Mm-hmm. So it's crazy to think.
He can easily be developed in one of the probably a top 15 player in the league eventually.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Giannis Antetokounmpo is not happy with the Bucks because Bogdan Bogdanović signed with the Hawks. Was it the Hawks?
Yeah. It was the Hawks.
It was the Hawks. Yep.
It was the Hawks. They messed up. The Bucks could not sign him.
The Bucks, I losing faith again. Like I never even really had faith.
Well, they have Drew Holiday. Think about that.
When they got Drew Holiday, I was like, okay, maybe, but like it's the Bucks. It's Milwaukee. Like what are they gonna do? Not win a championship. I know that. Like they're not gonna win one. Apparently Bogdan Bogdanović was a top priority for Giannis, and they did not get him. So.
Maybe Giannis wants to leave. Like I don't know.
Yeah, I Toronto right now.
Right now. Speaking of Giannis, his brother Costas actually just signed another contract with the Lakers.
With the Lakers, yeah.
Solid. You know what? I heard. Hang on. I heard rumors that the Lakers are trying to get Giannis. I don't know why I've been hearing these, but I've heard a bunch of rumors of that happening now. Do I see that could that happen? Possibly.
Yeah.
But does Giannis want it? No. Why? First of all, you want to be. They're both. If you have Giannis and LeBron on the same team, it's not fair. Like I'm just saying. But Giannis also wants to be the star of the team. Either people are going to look at LeBron or people are going to look at Giannis.
Yeah.
And
he can play with his brother though.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. But still, I don't know. I would love to see them all three brothers play on the same team. But the Lakers, though, they have everything. They just want a chip. Like, come on. They don't need. They don't need Giannis. I'm sorry. They could just re-sign. Actually, no. They couldn't re-sign AD because AD to Toronto, like right now.
Like right now.
Did the Lakers get better? Like, come on, bro. Like, don't play with Toronto.
Did the Lakers get better? No, don't. Okay, well, don't play with Toronto. My faith is slowly diminishing with that.
Okay, did the Lakers get better though?
Yeah. Harold Schroeder.
Wesley Matthews.
Dennis.
Right?
Okay. Who else did they sign? I feel like they signed other people. Okay, sure, they lost. Okay, AD.
I guess Costas as well. Danny Green's gone.
Still got Kuzma out there. Did they get better?
I don't know.
They're getting depth. And I've always said depth wins championships.
Well, I feel like you'll see in the first 15 games or 20 games that they play, you'll see how much they've improved or how they haven't improved.
How they've gotten worse.
Because it depends because they could still put a rabbit out of the hat and sign an AD. Like they still don't know yet. He's still a free agent, so it could happen. Oh, and they also got Marc Gasol too. So.
Yep, that is true. They did get Marc Gasol.
So AD, you could have If you really wanted to, you could put LeBron at point guard. If you really want, if you really want to, they could put
They
LeBron
really
at
could.
point guard, Schroeder at shooting guard. Who would you put at
Mhm.
small forward?
Kuzma.
Kuzma at small forward, AD at power forward if they do sign him again, and Marcus Gasol at center. That's
No.
like
I think Montrezl Harrell starts.
or okay, whatever. Montrezl Harrell or Marcus Gasol.
Marcus Gasol.
Think about that. That's kind of gross, isn't it?
It's
And if they don't sign
sure.
AD, they could have Montrezl Harrell play power forward.
Yeah.
And have Marcus Gasol play center or vice versa, right?
They could.
Because I don't know, like if they get AD, they might win another championship. I'm sorry.
They're probably gonna win next year.
They're probably gonna win again. Like it's
or AD
it's
just comes to Toronto like right now. Like
I know.
Like that's all that has to be done.
Like you sign Aaron Baines, just sign AD. Like
yeah, like come on, like
just make it. Like I don't even know if they made an offer yet.
I like just make one. It doesn't hurt. Like it doesn't cost you money to make an offer. Just make an offer. That's it. Just put it on the table. Here, take the money. You know, like it's not that. This guy
could be this guy could be another could be another top 3 franchise player if he comes here. Can you imagine?
Facts.
Carter,
Facts.
like we have Vince Carter, Kyle Lowry, maybe AD. I don't know.
How about you just bring AD and then you just like next offseason when Kawhi's a free agent, just be like, yo, AD, persuade Kawhi to come back to Toronto. Then you can have Toronto Kawhi. I mean Kawhi AD in Toronto right now. You know, like it's not that difficult. Like
not at all.
You know.
Right.
By the way, I want to say this. Costas has a ring before Giannis. Just had to point that out there. Just think about that. Costas has a ring before Giannis.
Yeah, but he got carried. Like, did he really play?
I know, he got carried.
Like, no, he didn't really play that much. Think about that.
Yeah. Let's go to the other California team because we'll talk about the Sacramento Kings later. Lou Will might get traded. Rival executives think Lou Will might get traded out of LA or the Los Angeles Clippers, whatever. Because apparently, like, they're not getting along in LA with the Clippers. It's
you know what this guy also did during the bubble. This guy said he was taking time off to spend time with family. Turns out he's in an exotic club with Jack Harlow. With Jack Harlow. Think about that.
Shout out to Jack Harlow.
Shout out to Jack Harlow. Instead of making a song called Tyler Hero, maybe make a song called Lou Will. Like, oh man. But yeah, back to what we were saying. Yeah, Lou Will could be on the market.
He might be. He's on the trading block.
Think about it. Where would he go though? That's the thing.
Maybe the Suns. Him, Lou Will, 6-man, Chris Paul, Devin Booker. You know, because Lou was a 6-man.
I was kind of thinking the Raptors, honestly.
I know, same. But former Raptor, and he said like, I don't think he even really wants to play in Toronto again, because he did an interview one time and he was like, Toronto. Like he would rather play in the U.S.
You don't want that. You don't want that Drake vibe. Like, come on.
No, okay. It's not always the Drake vibe. It's like taxes and like not seeing your family. It's like all that, you know.
Just move to Toronto. Like, come on.
I know. I know.
Like, Toronto's probably one of the greatest cities I've been to. Like,
yeah.
Toronto equals OP. Like, just think about that.
I know. Lou Will in Portland. That wouldn't be bad at all.
Yeah.
Then you got Lou Will, Damian Lillard. I would like to see that. A lot of West Coast teams out there. Like I feel
like Lou Will wants to start instead of being a 6-man. So
yeah, I don't know. He's been like a 6-man his whole career.
Maybe he goes somewhere and he goes somewhere where they need a shooting guard / point guard, and he's finally like a star. Like he finally comes to, you know.
Maybe yeah.
Because maybe he's probably like, I'm tired of being a 6-man, so you know what? Maybe he goes somewhere where they need
but like he's won the 6-man trophy so many times. Do you think he's tired of it? He's like, give me the trophy.
Maybe he is. Maybe
6-man trophy.
I have no idea. I don't know Lou Will, so.
Yeah. By the way, they should name the 6-man the Lou Will Award because like he's literally one of the greatest 6-mans of all time. So, him in Dallas too. Like, you can have Doncic out there and then bring in Lou Will. That would be phenomenal. I would love to see that.
I can honestly see that happening, like for real.
Yeah, like right now. Let's go to the other California team, the Sacramento Kings. Signed Hassan Whiteside on a 1-year deal. What was it worth again? Like, wasn't it like cheap or?
It was like $2 million, I think, something like that.
Was it $2 million? I think
it was like under $5 million. It was under $5 million.
Yeah, it was like.
It was cheap.
I was like, the Raptors can't sign Hassan Whiteside on a 1-year, $2 million contract, but okay.
I know, but yeah, like, off Portland now.
Sacramento. Again, the Kings are like the Suns to me. They don't impress me until they actually prove to me something. I have no faith in the Kings. They just lost Bogdan Bogdanovic, so I guess they got worse. Sure, they can sign Whiteside, but okay. Sure, they got Marvin Bagley, Buddy Hield, De'Aaron Fox, Corey Joseph, former Raptor, but
I still don't think they're making the playoffs though.
They're not making the playoffs. They can do whatever they can. It doesn't matter. Like they're not gonna make the playoffs. No, I don't see that happening, especially in that Western Conference.
Oh, it's too dangerous. It's literally
there's too many good teams out there.
If you think about it, I feel like the top 7's already. The top 7 of that conference is probably already picked. Like you already know who's going to be.
You already know the top 7.
I'm telling you right now, top 7. This isn't in order though. I'm gonna go. Yeah. Lakers are gonna make it. Clippers, Warriors, Nuggets, Jazz,
Portland.
Mavs. Is that 5? That's 5, right? Or 6? I think that's 6.
That's 6. Portland. That's 7.
And the battle is going to be between either like the Suns, Kings, Pelicans, T-Wolves as well. Like you don't even know.
Yeah.
Like maybe Rockets. Like if Rockets keep Harden and Westbrook.
Yeah, if the Rockets keep.
Like they could. Because they could be the 8th or like whatever. But like, I don't know, man. It's very like it's obviously it's more challenging.
Grizzlies,
than the Eastern Conference. I feel like it's more challenging than the Eastern Conference.
Yeah, the Western Conference will like always be better than the East.
If you think about it, like the teams that are there are like the bad teams there are better than the bad teams in the East. Think about it. Like, and they're not even bad. Like, think like who's
like,
there? The team,
like
the team
San Antonio Spurs.
Yeah,
is probably one of the worst teams in the West, but they're still better than the Cavs. They're still better than the Nuggets. That's what
they're still better than the Nuggets.
They're still better than Detroit.
You said the Nuggets. I'm like, what?
Oh, I meant what did I say? Oh, I meant the Knicks. Sorry, the Knicks.
The Knicks.
Like they're better than the Knicks. They're better than the Pistons. They're better than the Cavaliers. Like the Eastern Conference are they better than the Magic? Like I don't even know. No, maybe not, but
maybe the Bulls as well. Like, come on.
They're better than the Bulls.
All right. So
Western Conference is tough.
So let's move on here.
Do you want to go with the Rogers Center or the soccer?
Okay, let's go with so we got our final 3 topics. So let's go to the Rogers Center first. So it was announced on Sportsnet or the Score that apparently the Blue Jays owners. Actually, I see those hockey cards, eh?
Yeah. You see that? Wait, hold on. Clerk Quinn Hughes, get out my face.
Anyways,
keep going.
So the Rogers, the Blue Jays, like I think official head, like the head of their
the owner.
The owner announced that they want to demolish the Rogers Center and build a new facility. As soon as I saw that, I'm like, why?
By Lakeshore.
Why? But why? I love that place. Whenever I'm in downtown Toronto, I just love seeing the Rogers Center there, bro.
Yeah, right beside the CN Tower.
Are they gonna keep it there? Like, what are they gonna put there?
No, so I read this where they're gonna demolish the Rogers Center. They most likely will, and then they'll put like shops and condos because downtown is like always like condos up there, business offices and stuff. So they might just like build shops and like condos, and then build the Rogers Center, which might not even have 50,000 people. It might be like 25,000. They might cut it in half the capacity and build it like on Lakeshore, like build it around there, like by the lake.
Dude, like they could just make the arena small and have it as a practice facility because I know how they train in Tampa. Like they could train there. Like it's such an iconic build. Isn't that where they won their first World Series?
Yeah, they did back-to-back years. Batista backflip. They had WrestleMania out there too. They had Rock against I think Hulk Hogan. I think.
It's such an iconic place that it's just a lot of people are going to be upset. I mean,
they are.
Like it was so close to BMO Field. It was also so close to the the Scotiabank Arena. Sorry.
Was it Batista backflip out there? Like.
Oh man, bro! So many memories at that place. I've been to a couple of Blue Jays games as well.
They're always fun
to see.
It might be boring to watch on TV, which I don't think. But like, when you go, like it's not boring. Like it's actually kind of fun.
It's a nice arena, man.
It's a nice, although some people hate it. I was talking to a friend, and he was like, "We have like the second worst MLB stadium in the league." I'm like, "No, it's like middling. It's like good but bad. It's like one of those."
It's all right. It's all right, but it's just the memories in there.
Just the memories there.
A lot of players are probably gonna be upset, but you know what? You move on, and we'll see that. So our final 2 topics are going to be in the soccer topics. Sad. We'll get into sad. It's going
to be sad topics.
Actually, they're both sad. Okay.
You want to go into Maradona first?
Yeah. So news broke out a couple days ago that Maradona suffered a heart attack. Rest in peace. Probably one of the greatest soccer players.
Probably the greatest. I think. Come on.
Pelé. I don't know.
I think it's better than Pelé. I think so.
Whatever. You can say whatever. Go close
You know what?
to it.
Just for today, make them equal.
Okay.
They're both
They're on the
great.
same level.
Tied
They're
for
on the
first.
same level.
They're tied for first.
Maradona suffered a heart attack after the age of 60 years
60.
old. Very, still young. Think about it.
Mm-hmm.
Too young to die, in my opinion.
Yeah.
But it sucks. It sucks, bro. Especially a lot of people
Heard
in
all over the world.
Argentina.
Especially in Argentina.
I
They had
know.
the Merles out there.
I know.
Dude, they even had rival teams come together. Boca Junior and River Plate, two Argentinian teams that always hate each other, right? Because they're rivals, then crosstown rivals or something. Dude, the fans even came together and even hugged it out and stuff. They all hung out. When does that ever happen?
It was just sad. I know, right? It was just also sad to see that he passed away after he had a brain surgery. I don't know what I mean, we all know what the heart attack probably was from, but we don't want to get into that. But you know, right?
Yeah, I know.
The fans should know as well. I don't want to talk about it because it's probably not under YouTube's guidelines to talk about it.
Probably.
But yeah, so we all know the truth of how that's happened, but it's just sad to see. And pay our respects. Rest in peace to probably one of the greatest soccer players of all time, and Diego Maradona. So let's move into
shout out to Napoli out there, where Elmas plays, the Macedonian player. Elmas plays in Napoli. They won their Europa game 2-0, and they're gonna rename their stadium. I think Diego Maradona something stadium because he used to play for Napoli.
Napoli. Sorry.
Yeah. So that's cool.
So
and that was great. They even won. They even won on the day. That's fantastic.
So in our final.
Wait, hold on. But before we get into that, let's talk about something happy out here. Barcelona with a fantastic win, 4-0 over Dynamo Kiev in Champions League once again. So we're terrible in league games, but Champions League we're phenomenal. We're 4-0. We play Ferencvaros next week. And then we play Juventus in the last game of the group stage, where I think Cristiano Ronaldo will play. Barcelona is literally going to go unbeaten in the group stage. We're going to beat Juventus and the other team, our other garbage team.
You think so?
Yeah. Well, we already beat them once, so why can't we do it again? You know?
All right.
And by the way,
Ronaldo and Chiellini weren't playing, but
yeah, it's okay. Still win.
Kind of a little rivalry there. I got Juve, Sport Italian, and he's Ecuadorian, but he cheers for Barcelona for some reason. But
because Messi's goated, and plus he's South American, so
Yeah, so you gotta get that in there. But yeah, so.
Yeah, let's get.
We're about to rip on a team. So very, very disappointing. Very disappointing week.
Yeah.
It was on Tuesday.
Yeah.
TFC.
We called during the game too.
Versus Nashville.
Nashville.
Just came into the team into the league this year. Yeah, apparently they were one of the best defensive teams in the league, and
they were.
Pretty much were, and it was proven because Toronto FC did not get demolished. No, they did not have any chances on that. They got a couple. They just couldn't score, and honestly, the game could have been 4-0 or 5-0, but 4 of Nashville's goals were called offside, or 3. Yeah, 3 were called offside, and then it goes to extra time. Okay, it was close. Extra time.
It was still 0-0. So it's
it was still 0-0. It's the second half of extra time. Goes to 120. What happens at the 115th minute? Nashville scores.
Yeah, it was
Nashville scores.
Yeah.
In literally the last 5 minutes of extra time, they scored. It's 3 defenders were on one guy.
3. I was going to say that.
3 of defenders were on one guy. And
he still gets the ball.
And the goalie tries to make a save. The defenders can't get the ball. So the guy runs in and just taps the ball in the net. Game over. TFC going from the finals against Seattle last year to a first-round exit. Doesn't it sound surprising for Toronto teams to have first and second-round exits, does it? Very, very similar. It followed the same path. Blue Jays this year. Leafs didn't even make it. Now TFC. What is going on, man? Oh my goodness! This. We were watching the game. We were watching the game.
What is that?
We were watching the game together, through a FaceTime.
Yeah,
and we were like, "What's going on?" Nothing. No chances were being generated. It was so bad to watch.
It was bad.
Oh my goodness.
That defense was absolutely useless the whole game. They could have had 4 goals for Nashville.
I know. First of all, but
Heroes.
they just came into the league. They're an expansion team. Think about it.
Yeah.
Like they just got promoted. Like really?
Yeah, expansion.
They just joined. We both said TFC won. I called it. I said TFC. I said the TFC game would be no more than 1 or 2 goals, and I was right.
Yeah.
It was 1-0. It was 1-0. We said TFC 1-0. The totally opposite happened.
Yeah.
TFC is so garbage. The MLS is just trash.
It's just bad in general. Okay.
Like Philadelphia lost, dude. They lost to New England. Did you see that? First place. They win all these games just to lose 2-0 to New England. Like, I don't know, man. I have no idea what this league is. This league is a joke. Honestly.
Of course, a Boston team advances instead of the Leafs. Because New England is in Massachusetts.
Oh,
can't get much
great, man. Like for real. Think about it. It's just
it's so bad. It's so bad. Even in the MLS in that trash league, Toronto's still getting crushed. Let me just say this: the Toronto defense is absolutely atrocious. I still remember the play. There was 3 guys literally in a triangular form, and the guy, the national player, still gets the ball and he still shoots it on.
Just play that Norwich type defense, like
yeah, just trip him or something.
Oh my goodness!
What is that? Sacrifice a red, like trip him. Like I'd rather sacrifice a red.
Would you rather have an easy goal or a penalty? Like.
There wasn't even going to be a penalty. It was going to be a free kick.
I know.
It wasn't going to be a penalty, bro. Okay, look. Absolutely garbage. Pozuelo, nowhere to be found. He had an awful game. He was, like, trying to pass it, but, like, was shooting it at the net. Like, what is that? He was trying to take over the game by himself. They had team effort.
And their shots and their crosses were just all over the place.
It was all over the place. Michael Bradley, nowhere to be found.
Like, how many shots? Think about it. How many shots did TFC have on that? I don't even think it was over 5. Like, it was.
I don't even want to think about it. Bradley, nowhere to be found. Altidore looked off all game. Then he had to be substituted for No, it was what's his name?
And Kirk Mullen comes into the game.
Oh yeah, Kirk Mullen. It was Patrick. Yeah, we call him Kirk. He was so bad. It's like, what is going on? We literally we got beaten by a rookie team. We're a veteran team getting beaten by rookies. Look at that. Absolutely atrocious.
Dude, we even said they were going to go far in the playoffs. Like, we had a gut feeling. Just watch Nashville win like 1-0. And it happens.
I told you in the morning it's going to be like 3-1
Think about it. It happens, bro. I don't understand, bro.
Oh, my gosh.
Ridiculous.
That was so bad to watch. I was so mad. I was like, wow, look at that. Awful performance.
I just wanted to leave. Like, I turned off my TV and I just left. I had to go do my own thing, right?
Yeah.
Didn't even want to hear what the people had to say. Like, we all know, we all know Toronto teams don't have a good history in the first round. So
yeah, I didn't want to hear the British commentators.
Honestly, would have been worth it if they didn't even make it. Like, seriously, like, would you rather lose to this team in the first round? Like, come on.
It would have been better if they lost to New England. No cap. If they lost to New England, I would have been like, yep.
Like Nashville, like really Nashville.
Yeah.
Okay, all right. I think we gone on
so
a little too much with that. Well, I think that'll wrap up this episode. This is 26, I think.
I think it is 26. Shout out to all the viewers out there. Shout out to all the viewers. We see y'all.
Viewers and subscribers, we see y'all.
We see y'all.
We're watching. We
love y'all.
Okay.
And, I think we'll just end it there, and we'll see you guys Monday.
Yeah, Monday. Yeah, another Monday. Another week of news. Hopefully, we'll get some more out again.
Hopefully.
We're gonna get our You're gonna get our reactions to the Mike Tyson fight as well coming up.
Yes, and we will finally have our worst franchises list. We will have. I know.
Monday,
I forgot about it until now.
Monday, NHL worst franchises in the top 5 because not all of them are bad.
Yeah, no, they're not all bad.
And we have reasons. And I was thinking we can also do a top 10 players in the league. Like, you know how we did centers?
We could do that. We could do
that as well. So
look for those. I think we have our number 1 worst franchises already. I think we already have it, but
there's a top 3 that.
Yeah, we top 3 we already know.
I don't even know if they all have cups or not. So whatever.
I don't even know either.
I don't think they do. No, they don't. No, they don't. None of them have cups. Okay. All right. So we'll see you guys on Monday. Take care and peace.
Peace.